welcome back to Dynamic Pilates TV. I am Tiffany, and today I'm going to share with you a brand new tower class that I am calling Tower Heat. We're going to be doing a little bit of everything. You're going to see some classical work, some movements that are definitely inspired by the classical work. You're going to see some more contemporary stuff. We're going to do a little bit of HIIT. We're also going to be doing some sculpt in this class. Each flow, we're going to readjust the tower setup. So I don't want too many springs on that I don't need for that particular flow. So in between each flow, we will change the setup on your tower. That being said, you're going to need almost every attachment that your tower comes with. We're going to be using the leg springs, the arm springs, the push through bar, the roll down bar. We're also going to be using at one point the safety strap that typically comes on the front of your reformer for the short box series. It's typically in the front of the reformer. Pull that out. We're going to be using that in our second flow. So you don't need it just yet, but make sure you have it nearby. And you're going to need your Pilates box as well as some dumbbells. Grab some medium and heavy weighted dumbbells. And I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at the setup for our very first flow. We're going to start with feet and straps laying down. So you're going to want the leg springs that you use for leg springs. For me, I like to use the purple ones, and I'm 5'10", and I like it to have it my third hook down. When I'm laying down on my back with my feet in the straps, typically this end of the strap is lined up with the hook. So that's how I've always done it, and that's what works great for me. And you're going to want your feet straps on these leg springs. We're also going to be using the arm springs, the yellow ones. So they're long, but they're lighter. And I have them set up to not the top hook, but one down. And you're going to want your roll down bar to start. And I have the push through bar tied up and away. We're not going to use it for the very first flow. It's kind of nice just to have it out of the way. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and lay down. We will start with the leg springs. I'm going to start on my side facing you. We're going to do the side leg springs, then onto your back, and then the other side. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to roll all the way down like this, and I line my shoulders and my hips to the back of the mat, and then I'm going to pick up the spring closest to my shoulder. So not the front spring. I like to use the back spring. Go ahead and bring your foot into that strap, the top leg. Now take your bottom leg and kind of angle it forward. I like to kind of stab the ball of my foot into the front and into the ground, the mat. That way I'm a little bit more stable on the bottom side. And just go ahead and start lowering the leg down. I'm going to inhale, lift up, and then exhale. I'm going to zip the inseams of my leggings together. Nothing new here, nothing fancy. Let's just warm the body up. I can't think of a better way to warm up your body and open up those legs than the side leg springs on the tower or the Cadillac. It's one of my very favorite things to do. I have super tight hips, so this always feels really good to me. I'm using a double looped strap, so that way I can either, if I want a heavier tension, I can go to the shorter loop. You can do whatever works best for you. We're going for 10 here, so we have about 5 more. Squeeze those heels together for 5. My hips are stacked. I'm lifting from that pelvic floor. We're here for 4, 3, 2, last one right here, 1. Now hold it right here, just little heel beats. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your foot. Now I'm going to sweep it to the front like this, keeping the hips stacked. Get a nice stretch behind the backs of the legs. Now it's going to sweep to the back. When the top leg sweeps to the back, the bottom leg the bottom foot kind of hooks onto the mat. That way I can get a nice stretch and this bottom half doesn't go with it. And then when it sweeps to the front, I take that bottom foot up to the top of the mat. Just a little bit of a cheat, but it allows me to keep my hips stacked a little bit better so I can get a nice stretch right there. Trying to keep my foot the same height as my hip. I don't have a mirror in front of me, so I can't see how I'm doing. It's probably a little bit high. Like I said, I do have tight hips. Little pulse to the front. I do about 6 of these. Feeling a nice stretch right here. Now, when the foot sweeps to the front, we all know this, you want to keep those hips stacked so you feel a better stretch right there. Let's go into the bicycle. So I'm going to sweep it back, pause, hold it here. Before the leg comes through, I want you to bend at the knee, Feel a stretch in that quad and hip flexor. Then pull the thigh through. You don't want to pull the leg through as you're bending. You're going to miss the best part of that stretch. So pause at the back. Keep the femur pressed back. Squeezing the glute to keep the hips back. Bend at the knee. Little pause right there so you feel a nice luscious stretch in that quad. Sweep it to the front. I filmed a really leg dominant class a few days ago, and my quads are really tight. So this feels so good to do. I have this set up at home, so whenever my legs are tight, I always come down here and I do this. It feels so yummy to do so. Now we're gonna hold it here. Take that top arm, go ahead and hold the leg, giving it just a nice little reward, a little stretch. All right, we're gonna go into Grand Rondejambe. That's big circles. Sweep it to the front, trying to keep those hips stacked. Take it up and then behind. So the top of the femur head is just rotating in that hip socket. I don't want you to come out of the spring tension. It doesn't have to be a big, yummy stretch. We're just opening up the hips a little bit, meaning I don't want this. So we're not gonna do that, okay? So stay within the tension of the springs. It may not be a great stretch for you, but it is opening up those hips a little bit. You may not feel it in the hamstring, but your hips are going to thank you. Let's go ahead and reverse for 5. Taking it to the back. Notice my bottom leg is doing the same thing. Whenever this foot comes behind, that bottom leg kind of that bottom foot kind of hooks on to the mat just to ground me a little bit more, giving me just a little bit more stability. 2 more right here. We're not going to spend a lot of time with these circles because I have a lot planned and I just want to get those legs opened up and ready to work. Give it a nice little stretch. All right, take your foot out of there. Let's roll down onto our back. Fixing my mic. So I'm going to take it all the way down now. And now both feet are going to come into my straps. All right, so I want to be arm's distance from the tower right here like this. So I'm going to turn the toes out. So I'm rotating from the hips. Glutes are already active, ribs are connected. We're gonna take it straight down. We're here for 8. Squeezing the inseams of my leggings together. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you bring it right back up. 7. And 6. For 5. 4. 3. I'm trying to not let my low back come off. So I don't bring my feet all the way to the mat. If I do, my low back will lift and those ribs will open, which will disconnect my core. So work with what you have. If you have a swayed back like me, you're not gonna go quite as low. I'm gonna go for 4 more. For 4, 3, can you feel the burn? 2, last one right here, this is it. 1. All right, we're gonna go into frogs, giving the hamstrings just a little bit of a break, and then we'll go into circles. Squeeze the heels together, lift from the pelvic floor, and pressing into the heels of my hands as I lengthen for 10. Really squeezing those glutes for 9. Imagine you're zipping the inseam of your leggings together right there for 8, and lifting from the pelvic floor at the same time for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here, 1. Take the feet up to the ceiling. Let's go into circle. So we're going to lower down and parallel, open from the hips, turn out the toes. We're going to do 6 each way, staying within the tension of those springs. For 5, not allowing the ribs to open or that low back to lift too much. 4, 3, 2, last one right here, this is it. 1, let's go ahead and reverse right here. Here we go. Zipping the inseams of your leggings together right there. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here, this is it. 1. All right, bring those knees into your chest for just a second. We're going to take the left strap off. Now I'm going to turn to the other side. This way here. I'm going to take the spring off. Sometimes it causes me just to keep rolling on off. All right, so warming up that right leg a little bit more. I'm lining the shoulders and the hips up to the back of the mat. I'm going to bring my foot into that longer loop. Remember, you can always go to the shorter loop. Okay, so hips and shoulders in the back of the mat. Bottom leg is going to pike forward just a little bit. Zip the inseams of your leggings together. We're here for 8. Really squeezing those glutes and inner thighs for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it right here. Little tiny pulses. Are you ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot. Foot is the same height as your hip as it sweeps to the front. Get a nice stretch behind that leg, and it is oh so tight for me. As it sweeps to the back, the bottom foot kind of hooks on to the edge of the mat, getting a nice stretch. Flex the foot, sweep to the front, little pulse at the top, and take it to the back. Hips are going to stay stacked. Don't let that foot lift too much. To the front. Whoo! We've got 3 more right here. You're always welcome to do more if you need a little bit more stretch. You got it. All right, just 1 more, and then we go right into our bicycle. So we're going to sweep front 1 more time. Take it to the back. Hold there, pause. Bend at the knee. Draw the heel to the butt. Pause. Then bring it through. Sweep it to the front. Flex the foot. As the foot comes to the back, that bottom foot hitches on to the side. Not allowing to bend before I've done the stretch. So I want to hold it back there, bend, then I bring it through. You don't want those 3 things to blend together. Make sure you pause, pause, bend, pause, bring it through. Let's go for just 2 more. If it blends together, you're going to miss the best part of that stretch. All right, let's hold this last one right here. Take the top hand, grab the top of the foot, and just hold for a little bit. And then bring those feet back together. Great big circles. Here we go. Staying within the tension of those springs. I know it's tempting to lift a little bit higher, but really just focusing on that hip socket right here. The top of the femur head is just rotating in that hip socket. We're doing 6 each way. Hips are staying stacked as much as possible. Obviously, when I lift up, the hip is going to open. That's totally fine. But as it goes back, make sure you stack those hips again and engage that glute right there. So it sweeps front. I come up. As it rotates, I stack the hips, squeeze the glute. You got it. Let's reverse for 6. Sweeping back. Rotate in the hip socket to bring it up. You got it. Sweep it back. Squeeze the glute. Open the hip slightly as it comes up. 4 more. For 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. Give it a nice little stretch. All right, take that strap off. Go ahead and lay on your back. Now, I want you to pick up your roll down bar, okay? So, do you remember Ferris wheel from the classical work? I know everyone has different names for it, but I was taught it was Ferris wheel. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to take your hands are holding onto the bar on the outside of the clips, okay? So you're going to draw your knees to your chest. As I do that, I'm going to push into the bar to pull it down. Scoop the abs to take the legs up and over. And then we're going to add a little lift right there like that. Tuck the knees in. So you have to lift the butt to thread it through. Extend the legs all the way down. Inhale, draw the knees in. Exhale, press into the bar to lift the hips up. Reach the legs up. Keep pressing into that bar so you feel the core tighten. Tuck the knees in and extend the legs down. And again, inhale, draw the knees in. Exhale, lift the hips as you press into the bar. Pass the bar, extend up. Feel that core really tighten. And bring it back down. And again, inhale, draw it in. Exhale, we're gonna lift right here. Inhale, roll back down. And exhale, lengthen the legs long. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, draw the knees in. Scoop the abdominals, press into the bar. This is your exhale. And pencil, lift it up. Draw the knees in. Feel the abs really starting to work, really drawing that core in. 1 more right here. Nice job. Go ahead and bring your knees over that bar. So I'm going to push into the bar. I'm going to bring my knees over the bar, and I'm going to squeeze right there. Now, doing this with leggings on is actually a little bit trickier. It's easier if you don't have leggings on and the bar can be on your skin. The trick is, if you've done this before, you have to squeeze the bar the entire time. If you straighten your legs at any point, the bar is going to go flying. So the knees are going to stay bent the whole time, and you're squeezing the bar with the backs of the knees. Bring your hands onto the tower. I want to be arm's distance from the tower. I'm going to bring my feet to the ground, wiggle out so my arms are straight, just like this. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm still squeezing that bar, right? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my hips. Good, now from here, I want to lead with my pelvis, not the knees, to ride it up, all the way up. Pause right here, keep squeezing that bar. Bring your knees over your shoulders. Then you're going to roll down 1 bone at a time. Good. Now, let's talk about the breathing. My feet are on the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, tighten the core, ride it up. Inhale, bend your knees. Bring your knees right over the shoulders. Exhale, rolling down. Right there. Bring your feet to the carriage, to the mat. Lift the hips. Exhale, contract the core, take it up. Inhale, knees come over your shoulders. Keep squeezing that bar. Exhale, we're rolling it down. I want you to really start to feel that core. Press into the feet, lift the hips. Tighten the core. Exhale, take it up. Bend the knees. Bring the knees right over the shoulders, just like short spine, rolling down. Now we're going to reverse for 5. I'm going to fold at the hips. Fold the hips right here. Roll up into a ball. Knees are over your shoulders. Keep squeezing the bar. Now I want your kneecaps to face the ceiling, toes towards the floor, and ride it down in a plank position. Toes hit, butt lowers. I got to lengthen out a little bit more. All right, folding at your hips. This is your inhale. Exhale is going to take you up to that ball. Keep squeezing the bar. Kneecaps to the ceiling. Press the hips forward. Toes to the floor. Exhale, take it down. Flatten. Good. Folded the hips. Just 1 more right here. Contract the core as you exhale, take it up. Bringing the knees right over those shoulders. Inhale, reach the kneecaps to the ceiling, toes to the floor, and ride it down. Nice job. Go ahead and take your feet out of there, or your legs off of that bar. I want you to roll all the way up. Woo! All right. We are going to move on to the first main flow of our class. So what you're going to need is you're going to need to get your box out, and we're going to put it in the short box position like this. Just like that. And now we're going to change our equipment around just a little bit. All right, the only adjustment that we need to make here is we're going to take the purple springs off, your leg springs off, okay? So go ahead and take your leg springs off. I just don't like to have too much clutter. It distracts me a little bit. We're going to use them again in just a little bit, so just stitch those for just a second. We're going to have a seat on our box facing the tower, okay? Now, everyone is going to be at a different spot, okay? It all depends on your body length. So you want to be able to sit on the box towards the front of the box. You don't want to be too far back, and your legs should easily be able to reach. I'm stuck. There we go. Your legs should be able to easily reach the tower poles, okay? So you want to be able to press into that tower frame. We're going to grab your roll down bar, and I'm holding the outside of the hooks. I typically always hold, when it's my hands, the outsides of those pegs. If I don't say it out loud, that's typically where I am. All right, do you remember the rollback series from the classical work? We're going to do something very similar. The nice thing is when we add this box, we have a little bit bigger range of movement. So I'm going to go for that here. Press into the bar slightly so that the bar is the same height as your shoulders. Think about cinching your ribs to your hips as you roll back right here. So slightly pressing, cinch the ribs to the hips. You're going to roll all the way back. Keep pulling the bar with you. Arms are going to stay long. Release the head at the bottom. Inhale, tuck your chin. Now, if I press into the bar as I roll up, I'm going to feel the core connection big time. And I'm going to reach all the way through the tower frame. And again, drop the head, cinch the ribs to the hips. I want you to slowly roll back. I'm even toning the tops of my legs right there. Slowly rolling back. Keep pressing down into the bar. Release the head. And now tuck your chin. Contract the core. Press into the bar as you take it up. We're going to push all the way through. Stay connected under those shoulders, lift the head, enjoy that stretch. So you should feel the stretch in the spine, but also the legs. So one more right here as we slowly roll all the way back. Big inhale here. Exhale, drop the head. Inhale, tuck the chin, scoop the abs, take it up, pressing into that bar. Now we're gonna change it just a little bit. We're gonna roll back like we just did. We're gonna do 3 this way. Now, as I come up, I'm gonna lead with my chest and let the head be heavy. All the way up. Drop the head. Roll down. Chin is tucked as I roll down. Pressing into the bar the entire time. Slowly rolling back. Not releasing the head until I'm back there. Release the head. Lead with the chest. Keep those arms straight. Let the springs lift you up. And drop the head. One more right here. Rolling all the way back. Keep pressing into the bar with the palms of your hands. Slowly rolling back. Releasing the head. Now lead with the sternum and the hands as you come up. Now we're going to reverse it. This time we're going to dive back. So you're going to dive back, leading with the crown of your head. Crown of your head finds the floor. Good. Now tuck the chin to the chest. Scoop the abs. Press into the bar as you come up. 2 more like that. Let's not pause. Let's not stop. Let's just find the movement and flow. Good. Tuck the chin. Scoop the abs. Take it up. Just one more here on this side. You've got it. Now we're going to go into water skier on this side. So I'm going to find the left waist, lift the right hand. Left hand is down. I'm going to roll down that left side right here, rolling down. Now I square off my shoulders. I roll to the other side, cinch the rib to the hip. Left hand now comes to the ceiling. I roll it up. We're going to do 3 right here. Rolling down that left side, cinch the rib to the hip right there as I roll through, pass through center, face looks up, look to the other side, rolling up here. One more this way, rolling down the left side. I really like adding the box. Really allows me to get just a little bit more stretch, but the box still supports the low back just enough. All right, bring your right hand to the center of the bar. I'm going to turn to the left. Now my right foot, my top leg, is going to be pressing into the tower frame, and then my other knee comes up here. We're going to do a side sit-up, okay? Bring one hand on your head. You're going to take it down right here. Now cinch the rib to the hip and take it up. We're here for 10. Take it down. Squeeze that top glute to keep those hips stacked. For 9. You've got it. Lift from that pelvic floor. We're here for 8. Definitely feeling that top waist. For 7, do not bend this arm. That way the springs cannot help. If you want the springs to help, you got to keep that arm long. 5 more for 5. You've got it. How are we doing today? For 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Come all the way up to the other side, but we start with the water skier first. So we're going to do 3 water skiers to the right. All right, lift the left arm. Look over your right shoulder. Cinch the right rib to your hip as you roll through. Rolling down, pass through the center. Reach the right arm up, roll up that left side. And again, left hand to the ceiling, rolling down the right side, rolling down. Square it off. Let the head be heavy as it rolls to the other side. Just one more right here. You've got it. Taking it down. Woo! It should feel good, you guys. And up. All right, left hand comes to the center of my bar. I'm going to turn away from you. Bottom leg tucks under, top leg is long. One hand comes to my head. Squeeze those glutes. We're going to take it down. I'm going to fix my mic. I'm going to take it down. Cinch the rib to the hip. We're here for 10. Press into the bar as you come up. If I press into the bar slightly as I come up, I feel that waist even more. You've got it. 7 more. Here we go. 7. 6, 5, 4, squeezing that glute to keep those hips stacked for 3. You've got it. 2, last one right here. This is it. 1. Whoo! All right. Now from here, we're going to go into a long box. Okay, so I'm going to turn my box this way like this. We are done with our push through, our roll down bar for just a little bit. All right, so again, the box placement is going to depend on your body length, okay? So you might need to play with it just a little bit. I'm going to grab my yellow arm springs, and I have handles attached. You can use the feet straps, whatever you have, just have something ready to go. Bring your hands into that, okay? Now, I'm going to come onto the box on my stomach, and my feet are pressing into the frame of the tower. If you notice, my pelvis, just like you would do swan on the reformer, notice my pelvis lines up with the back of that box, okay? We're gonna do a breaststroke. We're gonna sweep the arms long. Good, now squeeze the glutes, let the springs help take you up, up, up. Now stay connected under that shoulder girdle. Right there, circle the arms, take it back down. I'm gonna inhale, sweep, and exhale, take it up. If it's too heavy, you simply lower your springs or you bring your box closer to the frame. Just a few more. Good, stay strong in that core. Let the springs take you up, 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 and circle. Opening up that chest and your shoulders. And again, sweeping front. Stay connected under those shoulders, take it up, up, up. I'm trying to not bend in that low back. Squeezing the glutes, drawing those abs in tight. We're going to take it up one more time and we're going to hold it right here. Hold it right here. Clasp your hands. We're going to go into a tricep press. We're here for 6. Squeezing those glutes. Abs are tight. Neck is long. 4 more right here. For 4. Can you feel this? Woo! For 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Palms are facing the front. Open out to the side. Overhead reach right there for 6. Stay connected under those shoulders. Squeeze those glutes. Abs are tight. Just 4 more. Here we go for 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Whoo! Nice job. I want you to ditch the left strap. I'm going to keep my right strap in my hand. I'm going to push my box out just a hair. I'm going to come into a side plank. Okay? One hand is going to come onto the box. My feet are going to be against the poles like that. So we're right here like this. Before we add the arm, just practice lowering the hips, lifting the hips. If you want more tension, you just push your box out a little bit, okay? All right, so from here, we're gonna lower the hips. Now as I lift the hips, I want you to reach the strap up. We're here for 6. Lower the hips, look over the shoulder, reach and lift for 5. Lowering the hips, lifting the hips. Here we go. For 4, you've got it. I want you to cinch the rib to the hip as you lift right there. For 3, nice job. Keep moving with me. We're here for 2. Woo! 1. All right. Now we need both of our straps. Okay. So I don't want my fingertips facing up. I'm going to hold them like this. Okay. So I'm going to bring my hands onto the box and I'm going to find a plank position like this. We do this for 30 seconds. This is a transition exercise to take us to the other side. My shoulders over my hands, my abs are tight. I'm going to go into a tricep push-up and then I'm going to walk my right hand down, left hand down, walk it back up to the center, tricep push-up. Keep going. Like I said, we're here for 30 seconds. Abdominals are tight. Whoo! This is super challenging. I'm aware of that. You can do it. If you need to come to your knees, you can definitely come to your knees. You do what works best for you. Whoo! 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got it. Ditching the right strap. We're going to turn to the other side to do the other side plank. All right. So I want the bottom foot in front, top foot is behind. Reach it up. Now, as we lower the hips, we lower the arm, reach. Here we go. For 6, shoulder is over that hand as much as possible. For 5, hang in there. Whew. 4, 3, 2, last one right here. This is it. 1. Nice job. Whoo. All right. So that concludes our first flow. I want you to take a break, grab some water and a towel. Meet me right back here. We're going to change the setup around just a little bit. All right, welcome back to the next flow of tower heat. Let's take a look at our setup. So we have our push through bar out, and there is no safety strap or springs attached. It's just free like that. You're also going to want to pull out the blue spring. So my tower came with a set of blue springs. And if you don't have the blue springs, you could also use your purple leg springs as well. The yellow springs are too light and the red springs are too heavy. So go ahead and pull this out. You want both of them, and I have them. They're about my eye height when I'm kneeling right here like this. So it is on the 3rd hook down. Keep in mind, I am 5'10". So try it on the 3rd hook down. If you need it lower, you can go lower. And then many of you have asked when I posted this flow on Instagram where I was getting the hip strap. So you're going to take the strap from your reformer, from the short box safety strap that's typically in the front of the reformer. That's what I'm using for this right here. And so I only have it hooked onto one side. When we get to this portion of the class, we're going to hook it onto both ends of our blue spring like that. So that's what we're going to use there. And you're going to want to pull some weights out. I have a set of heavy weights. Those are 15, and then I have a medium set, which are 10. You could go for the heavy set. We're going to be doing some deadlifts, so you can go pretty heavy. It's all about the glutes, not the arms so much. And then the medium weights, we're going to be doing a chest fly with, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start using the push through bar first, and I want you to bring your box out and bring it into the short box position like this. And we are going to do a bridge, okay? A non-supported bridge. So you're going to sit in front of your box on your bed here like this. Now I want you to, I'm a little bit too close, so I'm going to scoot mine back. I want to be almost legs distance from the tower frame like this. So my knees are slightly bent, okay? I'm going to bring my feet up onto the non-strapped push-through bar, and I'm going to recline back like this. Now I want to wiggle forward a little bit so that my butt can touch the ground, and then back up. My hands are going to come behind my head to support my neck. So first I want you to lower the hips down, open up those ribs, exhale, lift the hips, bend the knees, bring it in. We're here for 10. We're going to lower the hips, exhale, lift, bend, bring the knees in. So you're clearly feeling those hamstrings, and pull it in for 8. Lower the hips, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, bring it in for 7. I'm pressing the balls of my feet into that foot bar as I pull it in. That way I'm going to feel the hamstrings and glutes just a little bit more. So press into the bar as you pull it in. Try and keep those hips lifted as you pull it through. We're here for 6 more. Here we go for 6. And lower, lift and pull for 5. Lower, lift, press, and pull for 4. Can you feel those hamstrings start to talk to you? We're here for 3. Whoo! And 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. All right. From here, you're going to sit up on your box this way here. We're going to do a tendon stretch, okay? So my hands are going to be on the front of the box. I'm going to bring my feet up onto that bar, lift the butt away from the box. You're going to push through and pull it through. Push the bar away, scoop the abs, draw it in. You've got it for 6. Scoop the abs right here for 5. We're going to add to it in just a second. Drop the head, scoop the abs for 4. Push and pull for 3. Push, pull for 2. Push, pull for 1. Pull, press it out. Hold it right here. Tricep dip. Here we go. We're here for 6. 5. Whoo! 4. 3. 2. 1. Let's put it together. Push, pull, lift, take it out. Tricep dip. Push, pull, take it out. Tricep dip. Give me 3 more. Push, pull, take it out. Tricep dip. Push, pull, take it out. Tricep dip. Just 1 more. This is it. Woo! How are those arms? And bring it home. Woo! It's a lot of work. All right, now we need to bring your push through bar up with our safety strap. So go ahead and hook it on like so. So that way it's just going to stay nice and steady. Now we're going to turn our box to the long box position like this. And again, we might play with the positioning of it so that we get it just so. All right, I'm going to push it out. Now I'm going to pick up those medium hand weights. They are 10 pounds for me. You can go anywhere from 5 to 12 pounds. It's totally up to you. You do what works best for you. All right, I'm going to put those weights right there like that. We're going to go into another bridge series, okay? So I'm going to have a seat on my box. I'm going to push it back just a little bit. I might play with the positioning just a little bit. All right, so I'm going to come into a bridge. So I'm going to come down like this again. This time I definitely want my head to be able to be on the box. Okay, so I need to push out just a little bit more. All right, so I want my head to be able to be on the box. And I'm going to lift up. Now, grab those weights for me. Reach them up to the ceiling right here like this. Now find your push through bar. There we go. Now keep the hips high. Just practice the arms, okay? So squeeze those glutes, hips are high, my feet are in neutral position. Keep the ribs connected as you reach the weights over your head and then bring them back to here like this. Now next time, as I reach the weights over my head, I'm gonna lower the hips. We're gonna go 8 like this. Lower and lift it up. Bring the weights to the pelvis for 8. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Abdominals are tight. We're here for 7. You've got it. Lowering it down. Exhale, lifting up right there for 6. Whoo. And 5. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale, contract the core. Squeeze the glutes for 4. 3. You've got it. Hang in there. 2. Last one right here. 1. Keep the hips high, chest fly. Practice the chest fly first. Open and back. Now, as I open the arms, lower the hips. Here we go. We're here for 8. Squeeze those glutes at the top for 7. You've got it. 6. Don't forget to breathe. We're here for 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. Bring the hips to your pelvis right here like this. Now your right foot is going to stay on the foot bar. Left leg is going to come off. We're going to lower the hips, lift the hips, bring the knee to your chest for 8. 7. Good. Really feeling that right leg work for 6. Squeeze the glutes. Abs are tight for 5. Hang in there. We're almost there. 4. Woo! 3. 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Nice job. Lower the weights. Now, I'm going to have you take your foot bar all the way up. Push it all the way up like this. Just like that. Now, keep it high. Keep the leg straight. Both legs are going to stay straight this time, okay? Hands come behind your head. Lift the free leg up. Now, you're going to thread the free leg down. So you lower the hips, tap the floor, take it up. We're here for 6. Lower it down. Tap, squeeze the push-through bar legs glute for 5. Lower it down. Squeeze and lift for 4. Can you feel that right leg? Woo! For 3. You're going to feel this one tomorrow. 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Woo! Okay, we're not done with that right leg. We're going to turn to the side. We're going to do a side plank. Okay, so I'm just going to bring the weights right about there like that. We don't need them for this part. Turning to the side. Now, I want your forearm on the box like this. And my shoulder is going to be right over that hand, okay? I'm going to bring my foot on the bar, not the leg, because that's not that comfortable. So you kind of bring your foot. I'm going to take it out just a little bit so that I'm legs distance from the push-through bar. All right, so I'm going to come into a side plank, bring my other hand on my head here like this. Shoulder is over my elbow, my hips are stacked. So you stand into the bar, bring the ankles together, and then cross the knee over. Return and down for 6. Lift it up, rotate, bring it back and down. So ankles, elbow to knee, back to your ankles and to the floor. Ankles, elbow to knee, back to ankles and floor. 3 more. Ankles, whoo! Can you feel that inner thigh? I want you to feel the waist as well. You've got it. 2 more. I know, it is really tough. Last one. Nice job. Whoo! Okay, this part's fun. All right, hands are going to be on your box, and I want you to bring your feet onto the push-through bar and find a comfortable plank position. You can also do this with your feet here, like this, okay? Otherwise, we're going to bring our feet up to your foot bar, okay? Find a plank position. Shoulders are right over those hands. Now, I want you to come into a tricep push-up. So we're going to I got to walk my hands in a little bit. Take it down, up. Good. Now, extend the left leg up. Get a nice stretch. Come to a flamingo plank. Pause. Twist to the right. Back to your flamingo plank. And then return the foot. Tricep push-up right here. Down, up. Good. Send the left leg up to the ceiling. Hold, come to your flamingo plank, pause, twist, back to center, return the foot. Just one more right here. Take it down, whoo, up, lift it up, get a nice stretch. You've got it, flamingo plank, twist, return the foot. And then bring both feet down, find a nice little stretch. Whoo, now you could reverse the order right there. But it's a really challenging tricep push-up. I think it would be too much to do another 3. So we're going to start over, okay? So you're going to roll back down here like this. Now we need to work the left leg. So we're not going to do the center work again. We're just going to move on to the left leg. So we come down like this, and we start, whoops, losing my box. All right, so left foot comes here, weights come onto my pelvis like this, right? All right, so do you remember, we lift up and down. 8. Squeeze the glute at the top. 7. Squeeze the glute right there for 6. 5. Woo! 4. You've got it. 3. 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Woo! Ditch the weights. And they just made a mess on my outfit. That's all right. All right, now I'm going to push the bar up. Push it all the way up. Like that. And then we extend this leg up to a little bit of a split. Thread it through. Keep the push through bar leg straight as you lower the hips down. Send it up and kick for 6. Take it down. And 5. You've got it. I want you to use those abs. Lift it up for 4. Woo! 3. Last one right here. 1. All right. Moving to the side plank. Here we go. Side plank. It is not an easy one, but we're going to get through it. Move my weights. Okay, so my elbow comes here and my foot comes onto the push through bar. All right, standing up into that plank, hand comes on your head. Ankles together, cross it over to your flamingo. Ankles back together, lower it down. Ankles tuck, ankles lower. 4 more. Ankles tuck, ankles lower. 3 more. Ankles tuck, ankles lower. 2 more. Woo! Don't forget to breathe. Keep those hips lifted. You've got it. Turning this way here. Whew, we're almost there, you guys. Left foot is going to be on that push through bar. We're going to stand into a plank position right here. Plank position. 1 push up. Here we go. Take it down. Up. Send the right foot up to the ceiling this time. Get a stretch. Come to your flamingo plank. Twist. Return the foot. Here we go. Tricep push up. Take it down. Up. Send the foot up. Get a stretch. Flamingo plank. Twist. Return the foot. 1 more. Push up. Woo! So tough. Send it up. Flamingo plank. Twist. And you've got it. All right, guys. Whew. Now the real fun stuff starts. Take this down. Like this. Find your safety strap and hook it to this here like this. Okay? Now I want your heaviest weights that you have pulled out right here like this. We're going to put them right there. And now we're going to turn your box sideways. I want to have those weights nearby, ready to go. Turn your box sideways like that. Grab some water and a towel. Meet me right back here. All right, welcome back. Let's take a look at our setup. We've changed things just a little bit. Your push through bar, you're done with it, so it can just be hanging down like that. It's not going to be in the way if it's not tethered up. I've added some purple leg springs and I've hooked them to the lowest hook on my tower. You can even hook them to the back of the bed too if you want to. It's totally up to you. Just pick a pair of foot straps, whatever you have will work. Mine are fancy just because I have a ton. You're going to want your heaviest weights you have, anything between 15 and 25 pounds. If you don't, the heaviest pair you have will work, okay? And then you're going to want a medium pair. I have a 10-pound pair. So, in your box, it's going to move around just a little bit. Just go ahead and have it out ready to go in the short box position, but towards the front of your bed, okay? So, go ahead and come up here like this. We're going to pull out these blue springs that we talked about earlier. And you're going to want to hook yourself into those blue springs like this, or into that little safety strap. It's now a hip strap, okay? And I'm going to pull out my heavy weights, put them right here like this. My lighter weights, I'm just going to put to the back here like this. I will use them later. Sometimes the placement of it is what kind of throws me off a little bit. I don't want to trip on them, but I also want them nearby, okay? So before we add the weights, let's just talk about this floating deadlift, okay? So I want you to crawl out as far, or walk out as far as you can. The strap is just below my hip bones. You can play with it wherever you want. You want to be out far enough, I'm going to move my weights forward a little bit, that you can lean into the wind, hips first. Glutes are squeezing. You're going to feel your glutes more by having this strap on. It's a really, really cool feeling. You're going to kind of fight the springs a little bit, but you're going to be able to get a little bit deeper of a glute squeeze this way, okay? I want you to roll those shoulders back, abdominals are tight. We're going to hinge forward. As we do so, we're going to pick up our weights, okay? Now from here, we're going to come up. I'm going to walk out just a little bit more because the weights have now weighed me down a little bit. Hips are forward, roll those shoulders back, legs are gonna stay long, neck is long. Just like a traditional deadlift, you're gonna take it down, but I'm still floating forward more than I normally would, and then come up, squeeze those glutes, float into the wind. We're here for an entire minute, starting right now. Here we go, hinging forward. Keep tension in those springs. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. If you need to come out a little farther, definitely do that. Take it down. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Squeeze right there. Taking it down. Neck is nice and long. Squeeze those glutes. Take it up. Now we're going to go down slower and we're going to power it up faster. Right there. You're going to feel the hamstrings as well as the glutes. Fire it up and squeeze. Take it down and squeeze. Now I'm not keeping my head facing forward like that. That puts strain in your neck. I want you to follow the crown of your head is aiming towards the wall in front of you as you go down. Squeeze and lift. Just 15 more seconds. That's it. Woo! Can you feel the backs of your legs? They should definitely be talking to you right here. You've got it. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Come on back. Now, if you can switch weights right here, that would be ideal. I'm going to put those up there. They won't be in the way. Come back, grab these lighter weights. Whoo! All right. This is going to get fun. All right. So now I want you to pick a leg, any leg. We're going to do both legs. So I'm going to pick my right leg up. It's going to come onto the box like this. I'm going to lean forward. Now I'm going to come up and kick the leg up like that. I think I need to move my box this way. So you might have to keep shimmying things around to get in the right spot. Now we're going to add your arms, okay? So we're going to come down and kick up. 30 seconds here. Down, kick up. You're going to start to feel the right leg as you lift, as well as those arms. You've got it. Whoo! Don't forget to breathe. Lift. This is definitely going to have more heat in it. This flow is our heat component of this class. You've got it. 15 more seconds. And lift. Lower. Push away. Lift. Brace the impact as you land and push away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got it. Ditch the weights. We're going to go into a flying push-up, okay? So you might have to adjust your box. Make sure your strap is on. You want to be able to come out into a push-up here like this. So come into your push-up first, make sure, or your plank first, make sure you're in the right spot. You're able to come down into a push-up and back up, okay? Now we know our box is in the right spot, but we don't want to start low. We want to be able to use that momentum of our springs. All right, this one we also do for 30 seconds. Get the hands out. Squeeze those glutes, abs are tight. We take it down, push up, fire it up. Take it down, push up, fire it up. Woo! It's a lot of fun, right? It's like a trapeze class right here. Woo! You can always go to heavier springs. You can do those purple springs instead if you need more support. Or you push the box farther away so the springs are a little bit more sprung. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more. Woo! 1. How you doing? All right. Back to the deadlift and then the left leg. And then we end with our flying push-ups again. All right, so grab those heavier weights. Squeeze those glutes and walk it forward just a little bit so you feel that you're floating. You're kind of leaning into the wind. We're going to take it down. Squeeze the glutes right there. I'm going to walk forward just a little bit more. Taking it down. Squeeze the glutes. We're here for a minute. Knees are soft as I go down and I fire it up and squeeze. Go down slow. Fire it up and squeeze. Go down slow. Fire it up. Squeeze. 30 more seconds right here. You've got it. If this isn't challenging enough, I want you to get heavier weights. You could definitely be using the heaviest weights you have. 15 more seconds. Really feeling those glutes. And squeeze. Down. If you're not squeezing at the top, you're missing the best part. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ditch those weights. Woo! Grab the other ones. All right, so we're here and here. 30 seconds here. This is way more arm than leg, but by adding the little kick, you're gonna start to feel the quad of the left leg. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Lunge down and up, down, up, down, up. I want you to feel the top of that thigh, the kicking leg. You should feel that quad as you lift, as well as we're burning out those arms. You've got it. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ditch your weights. Pushing the box out just a little bit. Whew, how is that heart rate? Is it getting up there? All right, we're going into the flying push-up. Are you ready? 30 seconds right here. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get the hands out, ready to go. Here we go. Take it down and up. Woo! Down, up. You've got it. I want those abdominals in tight. I am bending at my waist just a little bit, but I'm trying oh so hard to not bend too much. 15 more seconds. We're almost there. Really feeling those arms work. Heart rate is getting up there. Woo! All right, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. All right, before we move on, I want you to pick up those 10-pounders, your medium pair of weights. Hold it right here like this. Abs are tight. Roll those shoulders back. Reverse fly for 10, 9, 8, 7. Think about drawing those shoulder blades together. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't worry, we'll get another round of those in. You are done with your box. We're going to free ourselves from our strap for just a second, but we do need to get the box off so it's out of our way. Like that. All right. Moving our weights around just so that we have options for them. So I'm going to put my heaviest pair up towards the tower. I'm going to keep this pair free and ready to go. All right. Now we're going to take one of those straps. I'm going to work my right leg first, okay? I'm going to bring the shorter loop, if you have the option. I'm going to bring it over my ankle of the leg closest to my tower, like that. And I'm going to come out as far as I can. We're going to add those weights in just a second. But first, let's work on the movement and the pattern of the exercise, okay? So we're going to go into a sumo squat. Squat low, rise up, pull it in. Got it? Like that. We're going to take it down, up, and in. Now we're going to add those weights, okay? I'm just using the 10-pounders right here. All right, so as I sumo squat, the weights are just going to stay like this. I'm going to take it down, squeeze my glutes. Now as I pull, lateral raise, like that. You got it? We're here for 30 seconds, starting right now. Sumo squat, go low, squeeze the glutes, pull, lift the arms. Take it down, squeeze the glutes, pull, reach. Take it down, pull, reach. You've got it. Take it down, squeeze those glutes and pull. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it right here like this. Hold it here. Reverse fly. 10. Stay low. 9. Abs are tight. 8. Woo! Can you feel the burn? 7. 6. Neck is long. 5. Can you feel those glutes start to shake for 4? Yes. Hang in there. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Come upright. How we doing? All right. I went 10 more pulls right here. Bicep curl. 10, 9. Squeeze those glutes. Both legs are working here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This is why it's called tower heat. For 3, 2, 1. Woo! Ditch the weights, but keep that strap. Now bring the strap over the arch of your foot. One hand comes onto the tower. Soften the standing leg. Extend that leg back. Still working the same leg, but now it's more of a glute raise. You ready? Just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. How we doing? Round the booty as you lift for 5. Abdominals are tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Ditch that strap. How you guys doing? Let your heart rate come down for just a second. In the meantime, strap yourself back in here like this. I get so many questions on Instagram. Where did I get my hip strap or the pelvis strap? And it's just, it came with my reformer. It's from the safety strap from the front. All right, so we got some fun things here. We're gonna do a sumo squat. We're gonna pick up our heavy weights, but first let's just practice the sumo squat. So the strap is gonna be right where the small of my back is. I'm gonna pull this way, my microphone. All right, so it's kind of the small of my back. I want to walk back as far as I can so that again, I can lean into the wind. Okay, cross your arms here. Take it down as low as you can. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Now, if you want to add resistance to it, pick up those heavy bad boys, okay? Now, the tricky thing is that when you bend over, you might lose your strap. All right, I'm gonna pick them up like this, and they're just gonna rest on my shoulders like this. So they literally are just weighing us down. All right, this one we do for 30 seconds, and then we alternate legs, okay? So hinging back, here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds here. Go nice and low. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Nice and low. Squeeze the glutes. If you need to walk out farther, walk out farther. Want to go low, take it to the top. You've got it. Really starting to feel those quads start to switch on. You've got it. The springs are allowing us to keep our weight in our heels. So you're going to feel the legs even more. You don't have to worry as much about the knees. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're going to go into a reverse lunge like this. We want to work the right leg because we did the right leg with the leg springs. I'm going to lunge down as far as I can, come up to a flamingo. As I lunge, hammer curl, flamingo. 30 seconds starting right now. Here we go. Down, up, down, up. Can you feel the front leg, your standing leg? You should definitely, woo, almost lost it. Should definitely feel this. If these weights are too heavy, go lighter. They are heavy. Checking the time. Woo! You've got it, you guys. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go down to the lunge. Hold it right here. Stay nice and low. Hammer curls. 10, 9. Is it getting heavy? Woo! 8, 7, 6, whoo, 5, 4, go low, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Catch your breath. Ditch those weights for 1 second. Whoo! All right. We're going to take it from, we're going to do those sumo squats again, lunging on the other leg. And then we turn to this side to do the standing leg springs. You hanging in there? All right. Pick up those weights. Finding them now. There they are. All right, here we go. Whew. Place them on the shoulders. Wiggle back. Got to get my strap in the right spot. All right. Sumo squats. 30 seconds starting. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Taking it down. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Going down nice and low. Squeeze the glutes at the top. You've got it. Activate the glutes. Switch them on to create that lift. And up, down, and up. Coming up on 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, catch your breath. Left leg now. All right. Lunging back. Here we go. Take it back and up. 30 seconds. It's already started. Up. You've got it. Up. Whoo! Up. Go nice and low. Go low. And up. Low. Up. Are you feeling that left leg start to work? I certainly hope so. 15 more seconds right here. We're going to change the arm work after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Overhead press. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is it right here. 1. Woo! You've got it. Ditch the weights. Let yourself out of that safety strap. Catch your breath. All right. Now we bring this one on right here like this. And remember, it goes over the inside of your ankle like this. And we're going to pick up those weights right here. All right. Turn those toes out. Switch on the glutes to initiate that turnout. So we did a lunge. Or sorry, not a lunge, a sumo squat. Find your balance. Reverse or lateral lift as you pull that leg in. We're here for 30 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Go low. Come up. Squeeze the glutes, lateral raise. You got it. Take it down. Up. Squeeze the glutes, lateral raise. So good, you guys. Squeeze that booty right there. This is the final run right here. We are done after this series. And it was a mighty class. It lived up to the name of Tower Heat. That is for sure. Woo! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Hold it here. 10 raises. Ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Neck is long. For 5. Come upright if it's bothering your back. 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. Are you sweating? 1. Whoo! All right. Inner thigh pull. Bicep curls. We do it. Are you ready? Let's go. Here we go. 10, 9. Squeeze that booty, my friends. 8. Almost there. 7. Woo! 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. This is it right here. 1. Ditch the strap. Ditch those weights. Oh, let's take it down for a stretch, shall we? How are you feeling? You guys did awesome. That was a tricky class. I'm still catching my breath. All right, we are going to stretch. And I think it would be nice to stretch with a little bit of a tower series. We're going to go back to the classics. We're going to go back in time just a little bit. Ditch those weights for me. We already did leg springs, so we're not going to stretch with that. So I want you to grab one spring, one heavy red spring, and we're going to attach it from the bottom to our tower, our push through bar right here like this. And then we'll bring this up this way here, like that. Easy peasy. We're gonna do a little bit of monkey. It's gonna feel good. You deserved it. All right, go ahead. Climb on down there. Woo! Bring your head all the way to the edge. Now, push the bar up. Bring your right leg on. My right leg, it's gonna be on the left side of my push through bar, like that, and just bend. Feel the stretch right there. Extend it up. I want you to point, flex, and bend. Bring it back in, feeling a stretch. Even holding it for a second is great. Straighten the leg, point, flex, bring it back down. And again, straighten the leg, point, flex, bring it back down. One more like that. Straighten the leg, point, flex, bring it back down. Now just hold for a second. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Left leg comes on the right side. Same thing. When you bend, pause for a second. Feel that glute and the piriformis stretch just a little bit. Straighten, point, flex, bend. Let your body just melt right there. Extend, point, flex, and bend. Just hold. Breathe however you want to breathe. Just breathe. You've got it. One more right here. Now let's bring both feet on. Same foot, same side. So right foot on the right side, left foot on the left side. We're going to go into some monkey. So you're going to bring both hands on the bar next to your feet. Tuck the chin to your chest and reach everything up. Hold. Bring it back down. And again, monkey. Chin to your chest. Hold. Now from here, flex and point. Flex and point. One more. Flex and point. Bring it back in. Let's do one leg at a time. All right, so my right leg is going to go on the left side just a little bit. And tuck your chin to your chest. Reach it up and back down. And again, tuck the chin to the chest. Reach it up and back down. Just one more right here. Nice job. Switching feet. Left foot on the right side. Find the bar with the hands and take it up. Hold. One more right here and you guys will be golden. You'll be out the door. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Woo! I hope you enjoyed today's Tower Heat class. I have so much more I wanted to add, but I needed to keep it under an hour. So there'll definitely be a Tower Heat 2.0 coming very soon.